We love our listeners.
Radio Cayman in the Cayman Islands.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And Digicel Business. Get everything your business needs in one package with Digicel Business Hub.
And now, Radio Cayman presents The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. Here's your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to another Business Buzz. Thank you, Susan, for throwing it over to us. This is the first segment on the Business Buzz this Thursday morning, and we have the privilege of having in our studio this morning two lovely folks from Bento. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. We take a look at Bento, and joining us this morning are Grecia Ukulano, and she's a sales and marketing at Bento. We also have Mr. Renan Neary, head of technology at Bento. Nice to have you both joining us this morning on the Business Buzz. It's
Thank
early
you.
to be up and out.
It's okay. It's normal time for us.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having us here.
Good morning. Now, we see all those cars that are marked Bento.
Yeah.
What is Bento and how does it work for the customers?
All right. So
Oh, I guess, Neary, you're going to take this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bento, it's a online platform that we created here in Cayman. Everything was created here, every single line of code, and it's a app where you can see all your favorite restaurants here in the island, and you can order from them, pay online, and get delivered to your door.
This came about before COVID or?
Yes, it came before COVID. When we first started, actually, Bento was a side project. I started working on learning a new technology, learning a new framework, and then I realized, man, this is actually a nice app. Like, it's nice. It's a product. And it became a product in 2019, and we launched it in February, before the COVID. We were not expecting the COVID to happen. And yes, that was it. Like, we did like a soft launch, and then the COVID happened, and people were ordering more. And I was like, oh my God, okay, what a timing.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. What key aspects are important to you as a tech company?
User friendly. It's what I really like to see in our app. Like, if I need to explain how the user needs to do something, how to do something in the app, I'm doing something wrong, because the app should be really friendly, clear enough, easy to use enough, in a way that the user don't need to think about. They just need to take actions, press the button, add the address, things like that. It needs to be user friendly, and this being our mindset since day zero.
Okay, and you're basically offering delivery services.
Correct. Yeah, we like to say that we are a technology company, and we have a delivery service, because this whole operation wouldn't be possible without technology. But we do offer delivery service, and with like a really, really heavy technology behind all this magic.
So, Gracia, you're quiet. Let's hear from you. Now, generally, what types of restaurants does your company work with?
We work with any kind of restaurants. Like, there is no a limit for us. We have in our platforms fine dining, casual restaurants, tents. Like, anything can come to our platform.
Okay.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah. We have we have Italian, vegan, burgers, international cuisine, like a variation of restaurants that you can choose from. So there is no limit for us to categorize the restaurants.
No, I'm not vegan, but a pescatarian.
Yeah.
We also have this category in the app.
We do.
Pescatarian.
Yeah. We do have.
That's good to know, because
Yeah.
I haven't downloaded the app as yet. I'm one of those people who would go out and eat, on those rare occasions.
That's good also.
Yeah, but I'm getting into ordering in, especially with the traffic and just about everything.
Yeah.
Especially lunchtime.
Yeah.
What is a popular food customers are requesting through your company?
Well,
Yeah, this depends on the time of
this
the
depend
day.
on the time of the day.
The
or-
day, like for example, if it's raining, people like to order like a
Soup.
I don't know, soup. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like it's really it varies like
Comfort food.
comfort food or if today is like Tuesday, people like to order like Mexican food. So
On Thursday.
yeah,
Oh,
on
because
Tuesdays.
it's the Taco Tuesdays, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it
right.
depends on the day. We cannot like predict how people gonna what they're gonna eat, but it's really like it varies.
Okay. Well, how is it working out so far?
Well, so far it's been like a crazy journey, but it's been great. Like the response from the community has been great. We are growing every month. We are growing. Our team is growing. Our company is growing. Our user base is growing as well. We can see like people.
Our restaurant partners are
Yeah.
growing. Yeah, we have every time more people joining our platform.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's been great. The response is good.
How can a restaurant join up with you guys?
Oh, they can go online.
It's easy. They can go online. They can fill the
Bento.ky.
form. Yeah, they can fill the form and get in touch with us. Otherwise, they can send an email to sales@bento.ky, and I will take care of that request. So normally, we arrange meetings. We see each other, and I explain how the process is, and it's not that hard. It's pretty simple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if I want to place an order, let's say for tomorrow at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, can I place an advance order?
No, we don't take orders in advance because our app provides you with real-time updates, status. So once we receive the order from the user, the restaurant receives, and then we organize our drivers to go pick it up and deliver it, right? So orders in advance cannot be placed. Like one day before, it's not possible.
Okay, because we're doing it real time.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Makes sense.
Everything's
Yeah,
in real
makes
time.
sense.
Then you can
Makes
follow
sense.
and track the drivers and your order. Everything can be done through the app.
Who would want to order food in advance, though? I don't know. Unless you think it's going to rain or something. What about if I want to cancel that order?
We have a customer support department dedicated to this. So you can go in the app. There is a green button named called Help. So once you click in there, we will just follow all your requests. It can be canceled. It can be refunded. It can be any kind of request you have. We are happy to answer it through our customer service department.
Yeah.
It sounds so easy. And I'm sure
And
It is
It
easy.
is. People actually, when they order, they don't believe like, did my order went through? I'm not sure because it was really easy. So they contact our customer support just to make sure, did my order
Yeah,
is there?
everything with technology, it's easier.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, technology is taking us places.
Yeah.
Tell us about the actual ordering process and what are the ways that someone can pay for their meal.
Okay.
Is it only online or is there cash? Can I pay? I'm a cash person.
Okay.
Can I pay cash? How does that work?
So Anita, the app, first you need to create your profile. You can sign in with your Google account or Apple ID or Facebook, and from there you need to, check what you want to eat, and place your order and add your payment method. We don't take cash. I'm sorry. And you
Not
need
for the tech companies doing delivery.
Yeah.
Nope, no cash.
I know, but at the beginning we were thinking about supporting cash, but it gets tricky and for many reasons, and we prefer to like just online. It's safer. We can trace the money flow, what's happening, what happened, who paid, who doesn't, and yeah, you pretty much add your credit card details, your address, and press complete, and the magic will happen.
I mean, okay, how long does it take to I know your food is traveling in real time.
Yeah.
So how long does it actually take to receive food And what areas do you cover for delivery?
So we cover from West Bay all the way until Bodentown. This is our areas, our delivery now. The time it takes to deliver depends on the day. It depends on the traffic. It depends on the weather. It depends on the distance.
And the
So there
restaurant as
are a
well.
lot of variables.
Yeah.
So normally our deliveries, I think we have an average of 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Sometimes you can get like in 20 minutes, but it totally depends
It
on.
depends because it's a Friday night, the restaurant is busy, it's
Yeah.
going to take longer to prepare the order. If it's raining, it's going to take longer to drive. It's an accident.
Yeah.
It's always, it's a lot of variables.
Yeah, this operation has a lot of variables.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's a nice challenge.
Maybe you need one of those large drones that can deliver food.
Yes.
Oh, that will be perfect. Yeah,
We're
to-
working on it.
Well, you're head of technology.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're the man for the job.
Yeah.
I'm working
know?
on it.
Yeah, because if I'm in Savannah, I'm in Newlands,
Right.
and I want my food, and there's an accident, say by Ocean Club or somewhere,
Yeah.
and you
And
can't
also
get.
depending
you
on the
can't get to
restaurant
me.
you order from, because if you are ordering from a restaurant all the way until West Bay, it needs to travel to you. It's gonna take longer times than if you order from, I don't know, from 7 Mile Beach and you live in South Sound. So
Yeah.
times.
But a good thing is I can track my meal.
Oh yeah,
You can.
This is the key core. I think when you keep your the customer informed and in real time, hey, the driver is there, the driver is moving. You can track it in the map in real time. The driver doesn't need to call the customer. The customer knows. That's the truth. That's
Right.
it's being transparent with the customer.
So how long did this app take to set up the whole process?
Oh my God.
Bento process.
That was a lot of work, Anita.
Yeah.
It took us like
Yes.
I think 8 months.
8 months.
But I was doing pretty much in my spare time because I was experiment a new technology. I was like, yeah, I want to learn this thing. I want to do like a high quality app, and it took us like around 8 months to do the first launch, like a soft launch, and the app was full of bugs.
Yeah. So let's fix it.
Yeah, and that's why we did like a soft launch, because we want to see first what's wrong, what we missed here, and yeah, after 3 months, we were like feeling more comfortable. The app was getting more stable, and here we are.
So are you happy with your app?
Oh, extremely happy
Yeah.
and proud of.
Are you
of
still
the-
doing any kind of updates or any kind
All
of
the
ways
time.
to make sure that
Anita, we are crazy.
I know.
All the time. Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk about your delivery system and if you have any new services available from Bento. Thanks to our sponsors this morning of the Business Buzz, Digicel Business, Cayman Insurance Center, and Cayman Medical Supplies. In the studio this morning, we're speaking to Gracia Ukulano. Ukulano. Oh, my goodness. And Rena Neri. And Renan is head of technology at Bento, and Gracia is the sales and marketing person that you'll get all your promotion from and sales. Thank you, Susan.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. The Cayman Islands, He hath founded it upon the seas.
Annie Huldah Bodden, OBE. Miss Annie's career began in 1924 as secretary to Edmund S. Parsons, law agent. She continued to work with him when he was appointed clerk of the courts. Her life was one of firsts. She was the first female secretary of the Cayman Islands Motor Boat Company and the first woman government auditor. She became the first female attorney at law and in 1962 the first nominated female member of the Legislative Assembly. In 1964, Miss Annie was elected as MLA for Georgetown and served until 1984. She was affectionately known as the Mother of the House. She was a lifelong member of Elmslie Memorial United Church and its predecessor, Elmslie Presbyterian.
Radio Cayman's Historical Vignettes was brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects.
As we ride the hamster wheel, scampering along the treadmill of living, we try to reset to this new normal, this new life. Where getting away is staying right here. Where vacation is staycation, staying safe. Where focus is surviving minutes, hours, days of anxiety. Step away and say hello to the latest exhibition of the National Gallery. Say hello to Alchemy by Cayman's premier sculptor, native son Horacio Esteban. Lose yourself in moments of geology meeting history, meeting botany, meeting zoology, meeting art. Where Caymanite and coral and unearthed cedar of thousands of years strike a pose in art. Bring your family. Leave your stress at the doors. Wellness, renewal, mental peppermint. Alchemy at the National Gallery, supported by Rotary Central Community Service. Rotary opens opportunities.
How can you take your business from good to great and thrive in the new normal? By finding the smartest, most powerful IT solutions to optimize your business operations. And now, Digicel Business Hub is making it simple for you. High-speed Wi-Fi, mobile and office phones, IT security, Microsoft Office with Teams, and much more. Everything your business needs to level up in the new normal. Get world-class IT for your business with Digicel Business Hub. Sign up today. Call us on 623-3444 or visit our website, digicelbusiness.com.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience.
For 46 years, our Cayman Insurance Center family has worked to protect your family and your most valuable assets. And we are happy to announce that our offices are now reopened to better serve you. For your added convenience, you can also make payments online or make inquiries by phone or email. Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family. As your family's health is everything, do all that you can to protect it. For your family's safety, social distancing practices are in effect at our offices, and masks should be worn. From our Cayman Insurance Center family to yours, stay safe, stay Cayman strong. For more information, call 949-4657.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz. In the studio, we have in this studio this morning the folks on Bento. We've got Gracia Uclano.
Yeah.
I've been practicing this surname, okay? And Rena Neri. And we just discovered that Neri is from Brazil, Gracia is from Venezuela, and I'm from Guyana. Yeah. It's South America in the house this morning. And we're talking Bento app, Bento delivery, Bento great service, just everything Bento this morning. Do you have plans for any new business or services for Bento?
Yeah. So we just started 2 weeks ago. We started selling tickets for any kind of events. We started with a charity organization, Pink Ladies, and we are selling. Actually, the tickets were sold out now.
Yeah. Tickets for their event.
Yeah. So we are selling tickets. You can buy through the app those tickets, and once you go to the event, you just show the QR code. Hey, I bought the ticket here, and that's it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you're coming up with new ideas, Nero.
Oh, yeah. I told you, Anita, we are crazy.
You're crazy. I know. But it's great. I mean, it's a tech tech companies start with delivery services. Now you're moving on to ticket sales and stuff like that.
And also, we also launched another feature for donations because we understand the power of the app now that we have this audience, and we want to help the community. So if you have a charity organization, just reach to graciasales@bento.ky, and we are more than happy to promote your organization there
and get donations.
Get donations, and 100% of the donation will be transferred to your
That's
organization.
awesome.
So
That's
we
awesome.
want to use our technology to help the community as
And
well.
that would eliminate some admin cost.
Oh, totally.
you
Yeah.
know.
Because of the technology,
Right.
we are able to do this, right?
Yeah, we have some already coming on board, some organizations, and we are in conversations with more.
Do you
with
keep
more.
track of how many people actually download your app
Every day.
Yes.
every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day we track our analytics and see what's happening with the operation. And we also provide this information to our partners, the restaurants, the merchants that are partnering with us, so they can take better decisions, not based on assumptions, but based on data.
What do you anticipate will be some trends for the food delivery industry in the Cayman Islands next few years or so?
What it's going to happen? It's going to keep growing. It's going to keep growing because delivery services are just a basic service that we were not able to access previously, and now it's a boom, right? So delivery services are going to stay here. It's not just for food. In my opinion, delivery services for everything
Yeah.
are going to keep growing and growing.
So do you deliver, I mean, I know your app is just for food, restaurants and all that, but do you think later on you'll do like groceries, delivery of groceries? Near you're smiling. So
Yeah, we're a tech company offering delivery services, right? So anything can happen.
anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything can happen. I absolutely agree. Are you since you started doing your business, have you noticed any shifts in the customers' eating habits, say post COVID?
Absolutely. Everything is now being made online. Like everyone is just ordering online and paying online. And regarding the eating habits, like everyone is, you don't see people. You can still see people ordering by phone, but this is just disappearing, right? Everyone is going online. Everyone is ordering online. Everyone is downloading apps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Myself, I order breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, of course.
I've been ordering, even if we just do a barbecue at home, I order the sides.
Yeah.
Like anything can be ordered, right?
And that'll be my next question. If companies are hosting a corporate event or any special kind of event, is that something you can accommodate?
Oh yeah, totally. But like we said, orders are live. Like you can track your order in real time, so you don't need to place an order in advance. If you are hosting an event, just be mindful like the size of your order and how long it's gonna take for the restaurant to prepare your food.
Yeah.
And we will do the whole work to deliver the food.
Yeah. We can take any order through the app there. We just need to make sure the restaurant has everything ready to prepare that amount
And if they
of
don't,
food,
they
right?
cancel. They can cancel the order as
Yeah.
well, and you will be notified right away.
Yeah.
Okay, and the best part is pricing. How important is pricing and the quality of service when operating a business of this nature?
Yeah. So how do we price our products? We have the delivery fee, which starts at $4 around that. It depends on many variables. Like the price is not fixed; it's not flat. It depends on the day, depends on the time, depends on the demand, depends on distance from the restaurant to your place. And that's pretty much how the delivery fee works. It's flexible and according to all those variables and many more variables that I can share now.
Okay. What does it take to keep your staff motivated and trained? Can't forget that part.
Yeah.
In order to deliver top-notch customer service.
So our team, I'm really proud of our team. We need to keep them training them every time. Once in a while, we do a refresh to make sure that they understand the app, how it works, because they also have their Bento Driver app to receive the order and go to the location and present themselves to the customer, with greetings and hi, hello, thanks for order from Bento. And also, if I may mention here, they get paid by salary and commission and tips.
And tips. Yeah.
So this is also important to keep themselves motivated, because every trip they do, they make more money. And the tips is 100% for the driver. So I really like this ecosystem that we have, like these three branches, like salary, commission, and tips.
Yeah. Nice. Also, we are a team. Like we are a team working together. There is no difference between a driver, head of technology, sales and marketing. We are all a team.
Every day we have like
teamwork.
We are communicating with each other. Hey, Neri, this happened here. Can you help me with that? Yes, let me check, because we have different departments, right?
Yes.
So going back to that app, so there's a second app for your drivers.
Oh,
we have 3 apps.
3 apps.
Total.
4 apps.
4 apps.
4 apps. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
4 apps. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. What are your hours of operating hours for a Bento?
So our delivery hours are from 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. But restaurants can start taking takeout orders since the time they open. So if a restaurant opens at 7 a.m., an user can place a takeout order right away. And then users need to go and pick it up right in the restaurant. But the delivery services start from 9 a.m.
Yeah. And
until
there's no
10 p.m.
There's no cost to place a takeout order.
Yeah.
So you go there, place, you don't need to call. I hate to call, actually. Sorry. And you just place the order for takeout and pick it up at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Moving forward, what can we look forward to from Bento? And don't forget some contact details, website, email.
Sure.
Download the app.
So Bento arrived to stay here in the island. So we are happy to keep bringing new technologies, innovation to the island. Like, it's very important. There is no need to travel anymore to get that kind of experience, because you're going to have it here.
Yeah.
Neri is working to provide better tools to our restaurant partners. Also, we want to improve our customer service. Like, it's pretty important, the customer service.
Yeah, and we keep innovating. We just launched a new feature as well, called it Perfect Match.
Yeah.
When you are not sure what you want to eat, because a lot of people, they don't know what they want to eat. Then so if there is a button there, with a feature really similar to a dating app. So you swipe left and right, and you decide if you like or dislike a specific food. If you like it, you're pretty sure you're going to order.
Susan says, very innovative. I want to thank you both for coming by this studio this morning on our first segment of the Business Buzz. Rina Neri, Head of Technology at Bento, and Gracia Ucolano, Sales and Marketing, Bento. Thank you so much, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Download our app.
Yeah,
you
bento.ky.
Can go bento.ky.
Bento.ky. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anita. And the studio time now by Foster's is 8 o'clock.
When you're on the go, the experienced team at Foster's Pharmacy are here to help. Drop off your prescription while you shop, or WhatsApp us and we'll prepare it, ready for your arrival.
Whether you need prescription or over-the-counter medications, blood glucose testing, or advice on vitamins and supplements, we're here early in the morning to late at night. Both of our locations at our Camana Bay and airport stores are open 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday to Saturday.
For more info, visit fosters.ky/pharmacy. Foster's Pharmacy. Better health, because we care.
The 8 a.m. News is proudly sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. For further information, please visit chamberpension.ky.
The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We're here for you. Please be advised that the pension contribution holiday has been extended until 30th of June 2021. Employers and plan members should ensure arrangements are in place for salary deductions and remittance following this date. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan, keeping you informed. For further information, visit Chamber Pensions. For information as it happens, follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. Email admin@pensions.ky or call 745-7630. We're here for you.
Your voice, your choice for today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
With your latest news, I'm Karsley Fuller. Government reported the results of 165 COVID-19 tests on Wednesday. All were negative. There are 798 people in isolation. The total number of COVID-19 vaccines administered to date in Cayman is 5,314, with 6,196 people have completed the second dose so far. Power bills are going up. Details from Radio Cayman's April Cummings.
Caribbean Utilities Company announced Wednesday that they will implement a base rate adjustment of 6.6% effective January 1st. On an annual basis, the company says it adjusts its base rates charged to customers in the month of June. The base rate adjustment of 6.6% was initially approved and scheduled to go into effect on June 1st, 2020. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it was agreed to defer the rate increase and the collection of incremental revenue until January 1st. The recovery of lost revenues from June 2020 through December 2020 and other approved direct COVID-19 related costs will be recovered within 2 years, from January 1st, 2021 to December 31st, 2022. Starting on January's electricity consumption cycle, which is billed to customers in early February, customers can expect to see an increase in the energy change component of their bills. The base rate adjustment will result in approximately $5.26 increase on the monthly bill of residential consumers who use approximately 500 kilowatt hours per month. The portion representing 6.6% base rate adjustment is $3.96, and the COVID-19 recovery cost $1.30. April Cummings, Radio Cayman News.
For more information, head to cuc-cayman.com. And the Taste of Cayman Food and Drink Festival has been pushed to 2022. Radio Cayman Shanda Gallego reports.
Officials with the Cayman Islands Tourism Association say the postponement is due to ongoing COVID-19 suppression measures for mass gatherings under the Prevention, Control and Suppression of COVID-19 Regulations 2021. Association President Mark Langevin says while the Cayman Islands government had recently expanded the numbers allowed for outdoor public gatherings from 500 to 1,000 people, it was currently not feasible to plan for the festival for the current year. He adds the festival brings upward of 5,000 people together to celebrate the best of Cayman's food and drink offerings. So under the current circumstances, we cannot proceed this year. While they're unable to hold the festival this year, organizers are strongly encouraging residents to continue to support the hospitality, food and beverage industry in any way they can during these unprecedented times of economic hardship. Officials say all ticket purchases for the previous dates will be honored when the festival is held next year. Shanda Gallego, Radio Cayman News.
Now with a check of international news, here's the BBC, which will take us out of the newscast. I'm Karsley Fuller from Radio Cayman's newsroom.
BBC News with Debbie Russ. France has shelved plans to build a fourth terminal at Roissy-Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. The Environment Minister said the government had taken note of environmental concerns expressed by surrounding towns. With air traffic severely hit by the coronavirus pandemic, the viability of the project had been called into question. Israel has begun giving coronavirus vaccines to small numbers of Palestinians who enter the country to work. It's believed to be the first time the Israelis have offered jabs to Palestinians from the occupied West Bank other than health workers there. Israel's coronavirus vaccination drive has been the fastest in the world, but its reluctance to include Palestinians living under Israeli occupation has attracted international criticism. The president of Belarus has declared that attempts to overthrow him following disputed elections have failed. Alexander Lukashenko told an unelected assembly in Minsk that a foreign-inspired revolution like those in Ukraine and Georgia was impossible in Belarus. Amsterdam has overtaken London to become Europe's biggest share-dealing hub, picking up business lost as a result of the post-Brexit trade agreement. Financial institutions based in the EU have been banned from trading shares in London as the bloc has not recognised the UK exchanges meet the same standards as European ones. Turkey says 3 of its soldiers have been killed in an offensive against Kurdish militants in Iraq. The operation has targeted fighters loyal to the PKK organisation, which has waged a long insurgency against the Turkish state. BBC News.
The 8 a.m. news is proudly sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. For further information, please visit chamberpension.ky. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We're here for you. We are a not-for-profit, member-centric plan with a democratically elected volunteer board of trustees representing all sectors of the Cayman Islands economy. We have an all-in expense ratio of less than 1%, over 20,000 members, and $490 million in assets under management. We were the first multi-employer pension plan approved by the regulator in the late 1990s, and today we are still strong, secure, and are here for our employees and employers alike. If you would like to join or require further information, visit chamberpension.ky. And for information as it happens, follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. Email admin@pensions.ky or call 745-7630. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We're here for you.
Stay in touch with Radio Cayman for the latest in news and information.
Follow Radio Cayman on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Download the Radio Cayman app or log on to our website, www.radiocayman.gov.ky.
Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice, your radio.
I've got some beautiful clothes. I know just where they go. Puritan Cleaners.
Puritan Cleaners now offering 12% off all ladies and gents wearing apparels. Prepaid on orders $19 and up. Other household items such as bedspreads, drapes, and wedding dresses remain at a standard 10% off prepaid. These discounts are on at all our stores and will end February 20th. Savannah Countryside, Elgin Avenue, 337 Eastern Avenue, drive-through, rain or shine. Telephone 949-7104. Our seamstress is on duty. Puritan Cleaners, you feel good when you look good.
Radio Cayman News.
Once the 90% target for vaccination for those older than 60 has been reached, border controls can be changed.
This is a really strong signal of support from the UK for Cayman and the overseas territories.
This week, the Elections Office published the revised Register of Electors.
Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice for today's biggest news.
During these unprecedented times, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Cayman Strong Series. The Cayman Strong Series is brought to you by OnCourse Cayman. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. OnCourse Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
Change your thinking, change your life. Developing winning habits is a blueprint for living a better life.
As Stephen Covey said in his best-selling book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny.
Change your thinking, change your life.
Radio Cayman's Cayman Strong Series was brought to you by OnCourse Cayman. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. OnCourse Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
These days, feelings of loneliness, anxiety, stress, and depression can be overwhelming. Just know you are not alone. OnCourse Cayman offers private mental health services for children, teens, adults, and groups. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. OnCourse Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Things just got a bit hotter on the island. Come in today and order the new spicy Korean subs at Subway. They're sweet, spicy, and especially satisfying. Stop in and try the pulled pork with spicy Korean sauce, or the chicken with spicy Korean sauce. And you can message WhatsApp at 929-4658. Order online or use Let's Eat or the Bento app. The spicy Korean subs at Subway in 2 flavors, extra saucy and extra spicy. Subway, eat fresh.
Hey, pleasant good morning. Let's take a look at the latest traffic. Traffic coming from the east is busy, especially on the Linford-Pearson Highway, and also coming off of the Linford-Pearson Highway on Agnes Way. And busy traffic coming off of Bobby Thompson Way. And some sections of Crew Road steady, other sections moderate. And traffic flowing moderately as well on Godfrey Nixon Way and Eastern Avenue. As we look to North Sound Road from the Butterfield roundabout heading towards the Industrial Park area, traffic steady but flowing. And traffic moving on pretty good on Edward Street in front of the Georgetown Post Office. Coming from the West Bay 4-way stop, traffic is moving on moderately. And the usual traffic flow coming from the school area on Walkers Road heading to Georgetown. That's the very latest on the traffic. Join us again at about 10 minutes after 12. We'll give you another traffic report. Have a good morning and drive safe, Cayman Islands.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Good morning. Let's take a look at the latest weather report. Current temperature is 78 degrees. Relative humidity is 86%. The barometric pressure is 29.95 inches and rising. The wind is out of the southeast at 8 knots. Overnight low temperature was 75 degrees. Synopsis indicate light to moderate easterly winds and seas along with some isolated showers around the Cayman area are expected for the next 24 hours in association with a high-pressure system over the western Atlantic Ocean. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman area moving towards the northwest. Another forecast for today calling for partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers, and temperatures will be in the mid-80s. Your winds will be east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots, and seas will be slight to moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. Pretty much the same for tonight, partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance of showers, and temperatures will fall to the low 70s tonight. Your winds will be east to southeast, 5 to 10 knots, and seas will be slight to moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. Today's high tide will occur this morning at 9:53, low tide this afternoon at a minute after 4, and a high tide again tonight at 9:39. The sun will set this evening at 6:22 and will rise tomorrow morning at 6:56. And the outlook is calling for similar weather conditions through Saturday morning.
You take your business from good to great and thrive in the new normal by finding the smartest, most powerful IT solutions to optimize your business operations. And now, Digicel Business Hub is making it simple for you. High-speed Wi-Fi, mobile and office phones, IT security, Microsoft Office with Teams, and much more. Everything your business needs to level up in the new normal. Get world-class IT for your business with Digicel Business Hub. Sign up today. Call us on 623-3444 or visit our website, digicelbusiness.com.
Are you interested in a career in IT? The Spring UCCI Cisco NetAcad is offering more than 15 scholarships to new IT Academy students. The scholarship covers half of the tuition of the cost of the course. UCCI's IT Academy courses include CompTIA A+ certification, cybersecurity, CCNA Cyber Ops, programming essentials in Python, and Internet of Things. To apply for a scholarship, visit www.ucci.edu.ky/Cisco-NetAcad-scholarship. The deadline is February 10th, and classes start on February 15th.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Welcome back to the second segment of the Business Buzz on this beautiful Thursday morning. Thank you, Susan. Susan is our producer of the Business Buzz. I want to thank our sponsors this morning, Digicel Business, Cayman Insurance Center, and Cayman Medical Supplies. And speaking of Digicel, we want to say good morning and welcome to the studio, Mr. Mark Minna. Mark is the head of business solution. Did I get your name correct?
Yeah, it's Mark Mimna.
Mimna.
Close.
Okay. Mimna. How did I not get that? So, Mark, it's good to have you in the studio this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
And for those small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, looking for ways to integrate more digital technology into your business as you continue to adjust to new ways of remaining competitive, well, here's your chance. Stay tuned. Mark has a lot to impart this morning. Mark, let's get straight to it. What is Digicel Business Hub?
Yeah, thanks for having me on the radio.
Oh, you're welcome.
Great to be here. So the Digicel Business Hub is a new service from Digicel. It's like a platform for your business, right? So it's specifically targeting the kind of smaller enterprises between 2 to 10 users. And from Digicel, we give you the full kind of everything you need to start up your business or keep your business afloat, including your internet, your network switching, your firewall, your security, your wireless Wi-Fi, your telephones, landlines. We can do some collaboration stuff. And also, if you want to use Microsoft Office 365, all the Microsoft suite of products, we can bring that in. And it's fully managed by Digicel from start to finish, from the implementation through to the support, and it's for a flat monthly fee. So it gets businesses exactly what they need to get their business off the ground from a single supplier. And in addition, we can also, obviously, Digicel is known for a mobile provider, so obviously we'll include some mobile as well. And we can give you like one bill for everything. So that makes it kind of handier for smaller enterprises. They have one supplier. They don't have like multiple suppliers with loads of different bills. Come to Digicel, single line of support. We manage everything.
One-stop shop.
Yes, absolutely.
I like that. Now, Mark, what is the SLA associated with Digicel Business Hub?
Yeah, so just to put some of the technology in context, so the Business Hub services are kind of what we call like Fortune 500 technology companies, right? So the technology that's used in those kind of companies is the same technology that SMEs get. And like in the IT term, there's a thing called a magic quadrant. So these kind of vendors and these solutions may sometimes be out of reach for kind of a smaller enterprise because they don't have the budget, etc. Right? It's too expensive. But for Digicel, we bring in that technology to them. So we use the best of breed like Cisco, Fortinet, Meraki, SolarWinds, what else? Microsoft, obviously, I mentioned here, and IBM for mobile security. So some of the like biggest companies in the world. So with that technology, we're able to support customers like 24/7, and because it's so reliable, it's built on best of breed technology. The SLAs are very good, right? So people who know and do business with Digicel and do ICT services with us know that our kind of response times to faults and issues is within an hour. So that's pretty good, and we aim to kind of maintain that level. And we'll also work with companies to help them maximize uptime, right? So SLA is only as good as the services you can get, really, right? So a lot of companies kind of want to extend the SLA, so they don't want to actually have an SLA, they want to have a backup. So part of this solution, we can help them and design like a backup solution so that they're essentially never off the air. And one of the beauties of it, our kind of hosted phone system or collaboration system as they call it now, is that it's in the cloud and we can reroute those numbers anywhere. So if there is a fault or there is an outage or you can't get into your office for whatever reason, we can reroute those calls to mobiles or other landlines so that you never miss a call.
Wow. Now, Cisco, one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Can you run back those Cisco?
Cisco,
IBM.
Meraki, IBM, Fortinet, Microsoft. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm making notes, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, Mark, say you have more than 20 users on the network.
Yep.
Do you qualify? Can someone qualify for that type of service?
So, this service is primarily kind of looking at kind of users about like between 2 and 10, right, in a company. But that's not to say a company who has 20 users could not avail of the same technology and the same services. But we would kind of approach it slightly different because that kind of business is slightly larger. They might have different requirements. They might have a more rigorous SLA. They might want better security. They might want to have more ports to connect stuff in. So we would kind of do more of a consultation on that. But the technology we would deploy would be more or less the same.
Okay. Let's go to antivirus. How do I get support if I run into problems?
Yeah, great question. So I think we'll just step back a bit, really, just because you mentioned cybersecurity and antivirus, right? So it's a big topic kind of globally, a big topic in Cayman, and it's a big topic that customers need to get their head round, right? Because it's complicated, right? And it's people think they're covered and they think they're safe and all that kind of stuff, but in reality is people who want your data are going to get your data. So, and that's more applicable for the smaller enterprises. They're more at risk than larger enterprises that can afford larger, better, kind of bigger solutions that they spend a lot of money on, right? So, for a kind of smaller enterprise, they're kind of like, well, maybe I don't need to invest in that. But I'm saying, you do, because if you're holding customer data, you're managing customer data, you're storing the data on a computer or a server in your office, you need to protect that because you need to protect yourself. There's laws and regulations now all over the world, including in Cayman from CIMA for regulated entities, that smaller businesses now need to invest in cybersecurity, right? That's their regulation as part of their license. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's you can find that on the CIMA website for anybody, but it's putting the onus on the actual customer, right? So to invest in this technology, and that can be daunting because some customers may not have the skill set or they don't quite know, right? So at Digicel, we can help them navigate through the kind of that process. And obviously with the Digicel Business Hub, we offer cybersecurity as part of our product, and that's kind of the key requirement for having a managed service, is that we can manage the security. So with the solution, we get you get a Fortinet security appliance. That's kind of fully managed by Digicel. But in addition, we also scan the internet access coming into your business through through our hosted solution, and that cleans we call it a clean pipe, but it cleans the internet and gets rid of all the junk traffic coming into your server before it actually hits your network. So it's trying to minimize the amount of threats that are coming in. Now, you still need to be protected. You still need your antivirus, and that's provided through the Fortinet solution as well. And you still need to back up your data, and you still need to make that secure. And that's where the Microsoft stuff comes in for us as well. So we can back up your data and secure that as well. So it's security is it's very important, right? But there's so many components to it, and it can be very difficult, not just for small business but all businesses to navigate. So they need to be prepared to invest in it. But you can only do so much as your budget allows, right? And that's a key, right?
Especially for small businesses.
So we're saying, right, we'll help you, right, and we'll get you there. We'll get you secure. We'll protect your network. And we'll give you some advice and we'll give you some other solutions to if you want to go further down the security. But with Digicel, and when you're on this service, we'll be scanning not scanning your internet. We'll be making sure that when the internet traffic arrives in your network, it's clean for as much as we can get based on the allowances that we allowed in terms of traffic coming through. So.
Does that information sit somewhere in a quarantine area so that the business owner can actually have a look at it before you clean it up?
No, we would just we're using a system called FortiGuard, right? So FortiGuard Labs, they're one of the world's leading kind of threat detection, intrusion prevention companies, right? They're owned by Fortinet. So they're constantly scanning the internet 24/7, all the time, for malicious attacks and where they arrive, where they're started from. So we tap into that ecosystem. So the customer taps into that ecosystem, so that before it even comes, it's already kind of negated and cleaned, right?
Now, does Digicel Business Hub work when I am not connected to the internet?
So the answer to that is yes. The SLAs that put in place will enable you to stay alive. The technology that we put in obviously works without you being connected to the internet. So if the internet goes down, then obviously you will be able to kind of, you'll still be protected. You'll still be able to receive calls because it will reroute your calls.
Right.
And also, if that is, if a lot of customers say, I can't afford any downtime, it's not possible, right? We can help you. We can help them build a backup as well.
Oh, if you're just joining us, you're tuned to the Business Buzz. This is the second segment of the Business Buzz this morning, and we're speaking to Mr. Mark Mimna. Mark is the head of Business Solutions, and we're speaking all things Digicel. Now, we're going to take a quick break, Mark, and when we come back, we'll continue our discussion. Thank you, Susan.
For 46 years, our Cayman Insurance Center family has worked to protect your family and your most valuable assets. And we are happy to announce that our offices are now reopened to better serve you. For your added convenience, you can also make payments online or make inquiries by phone or email. Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family. As your family's health is everything, do all that you can to protect it. For your family's safety, social distancing practices are in effect at our offices, and masks should be worn. From our Cayman Insurance Center family to yours, stay safe, stay Cayman strong. For more information, call 949-4657.
How can you take your business from good to great and thrive in the new normal? By finding the smartest, most powerful IT solutions to optimize your business operations. And now, Digicel Business Hub is making it simple for you. High-speed Wi-Fi, mobile and office phones, IT security, Microsoft Office with Teams, and much more. Everything your business needs to level up in the new normal. Get world-class IT for your business with Digicel Business Hub. Sign up today. Call us on 623-3444 or visit our website, digicelbusiness.com.
We give you honor and praise, adoration and glory.
Radio Cayman.
Praise time.
Praise him, praise him. Come on, let's praise the Lord. Come on, let's praise the Lord. Praise him in the morning and in the evening. Oh, let's praise the Lord.
Praise time in the morning.
Praise him, praise him.
Weekdays 6 to 6:30 a.m.
Radio Cayman, waking you up.
Rock my soul in the blues of my favorite. Rock my soul in the blues of my favorite.
Praise time.
I know he cares. He'll always be there. Oh, yeah. Praise him, praise him, praise him,
Praise time.
Set your clock for 6 a.m. or you will miss it.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning again. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. In the studio this morning, we have Mr. Mark Mimna. Mark is Head of Business Solution over at Digicel Business Cayman. And Mark, I am learning so much from you this morning.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thanks for all this information that you're imparting this morning. Mark, back in the days, when I think about Digicel, I think about just mobile data.
Yeah.
How have you grown?
Wow. Like Digicel is known as a mobile provider, and that's still our kind of main product offering. But really, in the business solution side, we've been operating for the same amount of time as the mobile, right, on B2B business, right? So working with business customers and, like putting in solutions for them. So the business solutions in division is like a very large part of Digicel overall. I won't go into the revenue numbers, but they're fairly high. We're in 33 countries, right? So selling the same solutions across 33 solutions. We've got like network that connects all the islands in the Caribbean together. We've got data centers. We've got some extremely large customers across the region that work with us for all types of solutions, including like safe city stuff. One of the largest kind of deals Digicel Business did recently was the CarSIP deal in the southeastern Caribbean, where they kind of put in fibre for a whole load of countries and governments across the region there. So like bleeding edge technology, great people to work for, brilliant solutions. We're innovating all the time, changing what we do, and we're adapting to what customers want, because it's not really like what we do, it's what customers want that makes it interesting. So if we don't change our business and we don't adapt to what customers want, they'll leave us. So we're trying our hard to try and keep ahead of them, be there for them when they want to change, right?
Just in case I want to switch to another business hub plan, can I do that?
Well, you could. So what I would suggest is that the business hub product is designed to kind of grow with your business, right? So if you say you're starting a new business, or you want to move office or whatever, and you have like 2 or 3 people in your office and you pay your flat monthly fee, that's great. 2 months later, you hire another 3 people. What are you going to do, right? Well, you don't need to buy another business hub. You just pay per user, pay per edition. And it grows with you. As your business grows, it grows. So there's really no need to swap plans.
Okay, you just increase
your numbers. Increase what you want,
okay.
yeah.
That's good to know. I ask you this off cue, and I'm going to ask you again. What happens? What happens to my data if I cancel my service?
So data and data sovereignty at all times is owned by the customer, right? So we don't own it; we just manage it. So the data is encrypted; nobody can see it or anything like that. But if for some reason you want to cancel and there is data stored, then like you will get that back. No questions asked.
No questions asked. Now, what is direct inward dialing? What is a direct inward dialing number? DID.
A DID.
DID.
Yeah. So a DID or a DID. Let's take it again. Let's take another step back, right? So we're using kind of what we call telecom terms, right? No one's really interested in like telecom terms, right? Because there's so many of them. So what do I want as a business owner, right? What do I want for my staff, right? So I want my customers to be able to reach them anytime, anywhere. Because I don't want to miss a sale. I want to make sure my customers get access, and I want to represent myself in a specific number. I want that number to be associated to me, and that's what a DID is essentially. So the number kind of follows you around. So with the Business Hub, when you use our hosted solution, if you want DIDs, no sweat. We kind of make them virtual for you, and they can follow you around. And if you're not available at your desk, or you can't pick up your phone, or you can't get it on your laptop, you can pick it up on your mobile, right? So we see that a lot in Cayman. A lot of customers, they don't show their office number. They might show their mobile, or sorry, the other way around. Sorry, they might show their desk phone and not their mobile number, because they don't want to be hassled all the time. So they'll just ring the landline, and it'll just follow them around.
That's a great idea. Mark, I was looking at your website this morning, and you have the information on there is incredible. You've got mobile solutions, network and IT, security solutions, unified communication and collaboration. You got IT and business continuity, security and surveillance. The one that piqued my interest was Internet of Things.
Yes.
IoT.
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 Yeah. Well done. Yeah. IoT. What is IoT, right?
What is IoT?
So the branded term is Internet of Things, but essentially like what it is just connecting everything, right? So not just phones, not just computers, not network switches, but actual devices, stuff like clocks, TVs. You see something in the home, your fridge is connected to the internet. That's the Internet of Things. Cars being connected to the internet. That's the Internet of Things.
My nanny
right?
cam
Yes,
is
that
connected.
So it's like all those devices that otherwise wouldn't need a connection are now being connected, so people can access their lifestyle remotely. They can control their lifestyle remotely. But and that's like kind of consumer products. But in the business space, it's quite useful for, say, people who might be doing service maintenance, right? So let's say if you have lighting, public lighting, and you have like 10,000 lights, public lights working all the same time. Well, it's very difficult to go around every single one of those lights, right? And figure out which one is broken and find out, well, like, what's wrong with that, right? We don't know. So the Internet of Things, like, amazingly will allow those lights to connect to a network so that the operator who manages those lights can look in a big screen like we have here and go, right, hang on, there's an issue there, and they can monitor maintenance and they can monitor uptime, bulb life, all that kind of stuff, so they can do preventative maintenance so they know that the street light won't blow. That's really, really amazing, right? Because before, like, you weren't able to do that. And like, I suppose the most common occurrence we see of this is like vehicle tracking and stuff like that. So vehicle tracking's been around for like yonks. But now the level of data that you're getting from vehicles, like the engine type, mileage done, when's the last time it was serviced. Imagine having like a fleet of like 500 cars, trying to manage that manually on a computer database. When's the last time it got serviced? No, I don't know. And that's what would happen, right? And then eventually the car would break down and they'd have to go and repair it anyway, and that might cost X amount of more money because they didn't service it in time.
Right.
So if you're a business and you have all these vehicles and you're looking to kind of say, well, how do I manage my maintenance bill and my fuel costs? What's driver behavior like? You can get all that data coming back to you, and it's automated so that you can say, right, well, these set of cars need to be maintained or need to be replaced or maintained within the next 6 months. So then you have a service schedule, and it just makes the application of the technology for businesses can make their businesses way more efficient.
So this is a service by itself. I mean, just want to get that right.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is not part of the business hub. It's completely independent. It's delivered over our kind of like mobile network, and then with the advent of 5G that you'll see coming down the road here in Cayman, like, it means that more things can be connected.
Wow. I can connect my entire life.
Yeah. Everywhere you go will be connected.
Everything, everywhere. In case you're just joining us, you're listening to the second segment of the Business Buzz. This is your host, Anita Can. In the studio this morning, we have Mr. Mark Memna. Mark is the head of Business Solutions, and I'm learning quite a lot this morning. Susan, I'm sure you are too. And I get a thumbs up from Susan. Yes. And now, Mark, steps to sign up. Can you walk us through the steps to sign up with a Digicel Business Hub?
Yep. So Digicel Business Hub is available in Cayman right now. It's available across the region too. So just so if you are like, if you have a business in Cayman, have another business in Bermuda, BVI or whatever, you can get access to this product across the regions. But if you want to sign up with Cayman, a couple of ways to do it. Give us a call on 623-2499. Send us an email to cayman.business@digicelgroup.com. Visit our website at www.digicelbusiness.com, or come into the office. We're there at Printer Way, and we can help you out. No problem.
Mark, we have a caller on the line. Caller, good morning.
I'm really interested. The conversation is interesting. Is the name Marconi that's there this morning?
It's Mark on the line here. How are you doing?
Oh, well, you sound like a young Marconi.
Thank you.
It's Mark Memna.
I was just wondering, with all the technology that is available today, and you sound pretty much soaked into a lot of it. How do you think you might have fared 50 years ago with the transistor, resistor, capacitor, vacuum tube, grid voltage, and plate voltage era?
I'd say, well, that era wasn't too long ago, really, right? I mean, the internet's only really become ubiquitous kind of since the kind of late 90s, early 2000s. So I think we all had a bit of kind of paper and transistors and cathode ray tubes and all that kind of stuff. But I think, like you look at technology back in the like 50s and 60s, you look at NASA. I mean, they sent a man to the moon, right, in the 60s. I mean, that's amazing technology. Right. And that technology that was used to kind of put people on the moon and fly spaceships is now applied in everyday life. So it's just an evolution of I think society and culture, and like, access to education for people is critical for getting brains to work more effectively. And I think what we're seeing now is like a kind of boom time for internet, right?
So Mark, we're going to turn it on the caller right now. Caller, how are you coping with all this technology?
Yes.
Well, I'm digging in all the time, but I'm not sure that I'm getting dug out.
Well, Mark has all this information this morning, the caller, and I'm pretty sure you're tuned into all of it.
Well, it's interesting discussion, and someday, Mark, I'd like just have a conversation with you. Going back the pre-V, or the post-V2 era.
Sure, no problem. I'm based in the office in Printerway there. Happy to have you over for a cup of coffee. No problem.
Okay. You can bring the coffee. Mark will drink.
All right, thanks.
No problem.
Thank you, caller. Thanks for calling in. And Mark, that's a good question.
Yeah.
We've moved from that to this, and it's looking like we're moving forward. This technology is not stopping anytime soon. So how are you prepared for all of that?
Well, for me, it's a challenge every day, right? So I mean, working in technology and telecoms is kind of good because it changes a lot, right? So you have to kind of keep ahead of the game. But I think like, when you're working for like a technology companies, you've got to always remember like what your customer wants, right? Because the reason we have technology the way it is and the way we have these services, not because technology companies think they're amazing. It's because the businesses and customers want it, because they need it to run their business. It's a need, right? And like when we look at like some businesses now, but we look at like the future generations, right? Kids coming out of school now, kids coming out of university, all they've ever grown up with is the internet, right? Since they were like toddlers. So they've always been connected, right? They literally have never been off their iPads or phones or whatever, because that's what they grew up with. So when they enter the workforce, they don't want to be worried about switching, Wi-Fi, security. They're expecting it to be done.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. They just go and use. They're the end user.
Yeah.
So,
and if you're a business owner and you're employing staff to do things in your business or work for you, you don't want to be worried about whether or not you have enough Wi-Fi signal, or whether or not you're secure, or your phones are working, or you have enough like network capacity to take your switches, because all of that will erode into your productivity. So with a managed service and the Business Hub for small business, we kind of cover that, right?
How going back, how affordable are the services?
Yeah, very affordable. So excuse me, our entry level.
You did mention a flat fee.
Yes, so there's no upfront cost for this. It's a flat monthly fee. So our base price for a 2-user system, including all the technology, is about 350 CI. If you have some mobile services with us, we can bring them over, bundle it up, and give you like a kind of total cost of ownership, and then we give you a price per user as your business grows.
And that 350 is for the first. I missed that part. The first 3, you said.
Up to it's 2 users.
2 users, yeah. Okay, 2 users. Okay.
So it's our kind of entry level kind of product, right? So I'm just setting up my business. I need some stuff together to get going, but I know that in 6 months' time I'm going to have like maybe 10 people working for me, because that's the growth trajectory my business is on.
Mark, we're going to take a break. We've got to make some money too, So I want to thank our sponsors this morning, and of course Digicel Business is one of those sponsors. Cayman Insurance Centre and Cayman Medical Supplies.
How
can you take your business from good to great and thrive in the new normal? By finding the smartest, most powerful IT solutions to optimize your business operations. And now, Digicel Business Hub is making it simple for you. High-speed Wi-Fi, mobile and office phones, IT security, Microsoft Office with Teams, and much more. Everything your business needs to level up in the new normal. Get world-class IT for your business with Digicel Business Hub. Sign up today. Call us on 623-3444 or visit our website, digicelbusiness.com.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience. Bacardi presents One Love Legends of Reggae Concert, Saturday, February 13th at Coral Beach, featuring Mr. Notch and Local Motion 345, Erica Asai, Bonafide Cayman, and DJ Craig, covering legendary reggae music with a lovers rock twist for this pre-Valentine's Day show. Catch the free pre-show from 4 p.m. with the Neverines and Sugar Daddy. Tickets to the main event, $25, available from eventpro.ky or ticket outlets, Coral Beach, Blackbeard's Liquor Stores, Winners Circle, FIS MoneyGram, Funky Tanks, Island Naturals Cafe, and ShopRite. One Love Legends of Reggae Concert is brought to you by Bacardi, Coral Beach, Burger Shack, Supermix, Caymanian Times, and Radio Cayman.
Now you can listen to Radio Cayman everywhere.
Everywhere.
Can you hear me now? Everywhere. Everywhere.
Yes, right from your Android or iPhone. Download the Radio Cayman app now on your Android or iOS phone.
The Radio Cayman app
is where you can listen to Radio Cayman everywhere you go.
Everywhere we go, we go. Everywhere we go, we go.
Find it in the Google Store, the Apple Store, or use the link at www.radiocayman.gov.ky.
Yes, now you can listen to Radio Cayman everywhere.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz. This is our final portion of the show this morning. In the studio, we have Mr. Mark Mimno. Mark, welcome back.
Good morning. Thank
I'm
you
glad
for
you're still with
having
me.
I am, yes, yeah.
And Mark, he's from Digicel. This is Digicel. He's the head of business solutions. Mark, 2020 was a challenging year for just about everyone. If you weren't challenged in 2020, well, good for you. But in many instances, it's also provided the catalyst for innovation.
Yeah, 2020 was difficult for everybody, Digicel included, and all businesses really struggled and suffered, and like the world generally, and it still is, right, in a difficult place. But what we kind of saw generally was kind of businesses were using it as a like a time to kind of reflect, right, to sit back, see how their business is operating, maybe talk about some like how can they transform their business, make it more modern, can they upgrade, that kind of thing. You know, what's going to set them up for the future, because this it will pass, right? Hopefully, like in a couple of months, everything will be back to normal. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm still hoping.
Got my fingers crossed.
Yeah, but for businesses, they still need to plan a future ahead, right? They've got commitments and liabilities and all that kind of thing. So, like, what we've seen, and with this kind of service we're offering with the Business Hub, is that, like, when we did our research, this is kind of what customers are looking for on the enterprise, right? They want to get rid of what they have now, or they want to migrate onto a newer managed service with better technology that's affordable, right? So they're looking at their costs, they're looking at their bills, what's coming on. So Digicel can kind of consolidate that for them. So we can kind of offer some consultancy around that. But part of the kind of transformation for businesses is not just technology, it's how they interact with their customers and how they get new business, because a lot of business now had to adapt pretty quickly to online and stuff like that, right? And Cayman especially saw a lot of businesses having to adopt an online strategy to try and keep afloat during the lockdown. And we saw, like, you know, great innovators like Let's Eat and all those kind of food apps, you know, came out.
Bento, we just had Bento in the
absolutely,
studio.
Bento, yep. You know, so those kind of you know, entrepreneurs are kind of, you know, got their business set up at the right time. But there's other ways that other businesses need to change. So, like, we saw, like, you know, like, you know, how do you advertise your business, and like, how do you get business in? So as part of like the suite of products that Digicel has, we also have like a digital media organization that can help you maximize your online presence through our kind of mobile advertising product. So if you're looking at a business strategy overall and you've got your technology sorted, right, I've got my network sorted, I'm saving a bit of money there, that's okay. I know I'm fixed, I know what my costs are going for the future. Now you want to look at getting more customers in, you're looking at your marketing budget, your spends, how you interact. You know, traditionally that might have been print media, it might have been basic flyer or something, right?
Radio is still in business.
Radio is great.
Like
radio is fantastic, and it should always be part of your communication strategy. But like, majority of your customers are online now, right? They're on their phones nearly all the time. They might be listening to the radio on the phone, but they're on their phone. So you need to be able to try and capture that audience as well. And so Digicel can also help businesses get some of that traction with customers through our mobile advertising arm, and that helps with the kind of transformation of businesses as they become more digital. They want to see better returns for their investment. They want to be able to quantify it, see the reports, you know, and see what's working and what isn't working. So we can help them with that journey too.
Mark, as head of business solutions, were you prepared for a pandemic? Let's say.
Oh my God! Wow, what a question! Was I prepared? To be honest, probably not. I mean, I think in Cayman it was handled very well, and I'm glad we're here. My family back in Ireland are struggling a bit with the lockdowns and stuff still going on there. But was the business prepared? No, I don't think we were. It happened right at the start of our kind of financial year, but we had to adapt quickly. Like literally overnight, we had to change the way what we were doing, refocus our efforts, change with our customers. We were actually very busy as a company during the kind of initial kind of phases of the kind of lockdown period. As businesses wanted to stay afloat, we had to kind of do a lot of work to keep them. So we were actually quite active. So that, I suppose, helped us kind of distract us a bit, keep us busy. But we're very grateful to all the customers that stuck with us through that time and are still with us now. And like, we are there to help our customers too through the time. So, you know, that's what we try to do as best we can.
And when you say that Digicel in the Caribbean, we've grown quite a lot.
Digicel in the Caribbean has grown loads, right, across the whole region. I mean, there's some phenomenal stuff going on in some of the larger markets. Obviously, Jamaica's a huge market for us, and Trinidad and Bermuda. So like the business side of Digicel has grown like nearly 30% in the last like 4 or 5 years. So it's a big business for B2B, because the Caribbean businesses are getting more mature. There's more entrepreneurs across the region. They have a better exposure to technologies. The internet is a great leveler. It like allowed people to start up their own businesses and, you know, like look after themselves essentially, right? So Digicel wants to help them.
Do you see a lot more online businesses coming on stream?
Nearly all businesses have some kind of online presence. It depends really on the type of kind of industry you're in, right? Obviously, it's not so important for legal and financial firms to be online, but it's imperative that banks are online. It's imperative that like Digicel is online too with our kind of mobile apps and stuff. So it depends on the industry sector, really. I don't think everybody has to be online.
Yeah. Definitely. Mark, before we let you go this morning, we have about 4 minutes left on the program. I want to ask you about unified communication and collaboration.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
So, unified communication and collaboration, right? So that's another like buzzword in telecoms and technology, kind of invented by the likes of Cisco, Avaya, Nortel, and like Microsoft. So, like, what is unified communication? Well, it can be whatever you want it to be. And I know that's a terrible answer, but it kind of is. So,
I wouldn't know.
So historically, we might have had like a landline, right? A physical desk on our phone connected to some kind of analog device somewhere, and that number stays where it is, doesn't move, can't change, and someone will have to unplug it to replug it in to have it used somewhere. So, as technology has evolved and software has evolved, the kind of phone essentially becomes like an application. So they've kind of turned those phones into software, and they you can move it across different platforms. So the landline or the client is unified across multiple platforms. So you can have it on your mobile, you can have a desk phone if you so wish, or you can have it on your laptop. And being unified means it's unified across all those platforms, and you can really take it anywhere you like. So if you're like a digital nomad and you have like a unified like communication system, you can use that anywhere in the world and people can reach you, right? So the biggest popular one we see now, and a massive growth in this during the kind of COVID, was the Microsoft Teams. So I don't know anybody who's not on Teams, and that like integrates with your kind of Microsoft. And if you're interested in getting that stuff sorted, you can talk to Digicel about that, because we have some amazing unified communications technologies that are deployed across the island.
Well, next time I see that, I'll know exactly what it is.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mark, any leaving points as we head out of the business this morning?
No, I just want to say thanks for having us on the radio, and a special thanks to all our customers that have stuck with us through this year. Really appreciate the business, and if they want to get in touch with us, they can call us on 623-2499, email us at cayman.business@digicelgroup.com, or they can visit our website www.digicelbusiness.com.
And in case our listener, our caller rather, who called this morning wants to join you for coffee, where can he find you?
He can come to the office in Printer Way, and we can go to the lovely coffee shop there, Water and Elephant.
Just make sure he pays.
Absolutely.
And thanks to our caller this morning. Mark, thank you so much for the sponsorship of the Business Buzz as well, and for being a guest in the studio. It has been a very informative show.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
And thank you to our listeners and our viewers on YouTube. Thanks to our producer, Miss Susan Watson, and to all our sponsors, Digicel Business Cayman, Cayman Medical Supplies, and Cayman Insurance Center.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And Digicel Business. Get everything your business needs in one package with Digicel Business Hub.
Now you can listen to Radio Cayman everywhere.
Everywhere.
Can you hear me now? Everywhere. Everywhere.
Yes, right from your Android or iPhone. Download the Radio Cayman app now on your Android or iOS phone.
The Radio Cayman app
is where you can listen to Radio Cayman everywhere you go.
Everywhere we go, we go. Everywhere we go, we go.
Find it in the Google Store, the Apple Store, or use the link at www.radiocayman.gov.ky.